What's up, guys? It's Bryan Ingham with Ingham Realty. Welcome to my channel, Enjoy Living in North Idaho, where I talk about eating, sleeping, drinking, working, playing, everything North Idaho. And today I'm going to talk about the city of Post Falls. I'm going to talk a little bit about its history, its location, activities, what is it that you do here, and a little bit about some areas and neighborhoods and its affordability. And then you might want to stick around for this. Is Post Falls more conservative than its neighboring cities like Coeur d'Alene? Well, let's find out and jump right into it, shall we? First of all, a little bit about the history of Post Falls. It was founded by a man named Frederick Post, who was a German immigrant, and he built a lumber mill right on the Spokane River from land he purchased from Andrew Celtice, who was the head of the Coeur d'Alene Indian tribe. And the purchase of this land has actually been preserved in a pictograph at Treaty Rock Park. The falls of Post Falls is created by the Post Falls Dam, which originally was used to power the sawmill. And now it's just used to regulate the levels of the water of the Coeur d'Alene Lake, and then also a 9-mile stretch of the Spokane River, which a lot of people use for boating and all kinds of activity. The population of Post Falls is probably close to about 50,000 people now and continues to grow. And it's actually the home of the world famous Buck Knives Corporation, or they make these beautiful knives. Is Post Falls the best location in North Idaho to live? I think so. Why? Because of its proximity. It's about 10 minutes to downtown Coeur d'Alene and also about 25 minutes to Spokane, Washington, a big city. And so you have this nice little town in North Idaho without all the busyness of a resort town like Coeur d'Alene or the busyness of a big city like Spokane, Washington. The 90 freeway, which goes right through Post Falls, makes it easy to commute either to Spokane, Washington, or go to Coeur d'Alene. But also, if there happens to be traffic on the freeway, a bonus of living Post Falls is to go north and south. You can take roads like Hutter, which goes out kind of through the country, and then you can get over to the north part of Coeur d'Alene or Hayden or anywhere and avoid a lot of traffic. It's pretty cool. What makes Post Falls a great place to live is you have the Spokane River running right through it. Beautiful river. And also you have mountains behind the river, and then you can go out onto the prairie, big open area with beautiful views. And so, yeah, a lot of beautiful areas in Post Falls. Okay, what does Post Falls have for activities? What is there to do here? Well, because of the river, you got all these water sports you can do: boating, jet skiing, kayaking, you can do fishing, hiking, all kinds of things. And there's these 3 beautiful parks that I like that are right on the Spokane River. One of them is Chameleon Park, and beautiful park right on the river, beautiful setting. And they have actually a boat launch there to launch your boat. They also do the Post Falls Days Festival every July. Another park is Black Bay Park, and again, right on the Spokane River, and it has all these nice hiking trails, and it has these big rocks you can climb over, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. And then another park, it's actually right by my house, I can walk to it from my house, is called Kiwanis Park, and it's a good sized park. And it has all these trails that go through these trees to where it seems like you're in the middle of nowhere. And then also it's right on the river. You walk down to the river and just beautiful scenes down there. You can go, they have a swimming area right on the river that's marked off to swim in the summertime. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. We also have 3 golf courses in the city of Post Falls. My favorite one has got to be the Highlands up on this high hill, and just beautiful, beautiful greens, beautiful course, beautifully manicured, played there, very nice. Another nice course is the Prairie Falls Golf Course. I've played that one as well. It's pretty cool. And they recently just redid the whole clubhouse area and got a nice restaurant there. It's pretty good. A little further north from there is the Links Golf Course. And I haven't played that one yet, but we got 3 golf courses here. And so not to mention the 5 courses in Coeur d'Alene and then the courses in Hayden and surrounding areas. So lots of golf here. Couple other things to do here in Post Falls is people like to shoot, obviously, and so you can go shooting if you got some people have their own land up in the mountains and you can go shooting on there. But one place I like to go is called Center Target Sports, where me and my wife go, and my wife's getting pretty good at shooting, and she's doing so to be able to defend our home while I'm gone. Even though Post Falls is a safe city, you can never be too prepared. And also we have a bowling alley here and batting cages, so if you like to do those things. And then wintertime, we have 3 ski resorts nearby, so you can always go skiing, snowboarding, all that stuff in the wintertime. All right, let's talk about some areas now. I just wanted to highlight a few neighborhoods for you guys that I like. One would be Riverside Harbor, which is a community right on the Spokane River. And they even have their own private park, beautiful setting right on the river, and just a nice family neighborhood. And in the fall, they got really nice fall foliage, good colors and all that. So for nice homes in a good location, Riverside Harbor is a good place to live. So what does it cost to live in Riverside Harbor? Well, it ranges from $438,000 all the way up to $6 million for a big, beautiful house on the river. And so, yeah, you got quite a range there. The median price is about $675. So I'd say you get a really good bang for your buck in Riverside Harbor. Also, I like the Highlands neighborhood, and because you're right on the golf course there, and not all the homes are on the golf course, so you can get one on the course or you can get one just in the area. And also up there, because you're high up, you have some beautiful views on some of the houses on the perimeter, just overlooking the prairie and the mountains. It's pretty cool. The prices for the Highlands area can vary because you have an older neighborhood and then a newer one on the golf course. But the prices range from about $494 all the way up to one sold for $2.8 million on the golf course. And so you got quite a range there. The median price is $825. So you can get a pretty nice house and be even on the golf course for not too much money. And so it's a pretty nice spot to live. Another neighborhood I like is called Big Sky because it's on some acreage. You got 5-acre parcels. And so it's nice to have all that land to be able to do what you want with it. Prices range there from about $815 to $2.1 million, but the median price is only $905. So a lot of homes are around that price range, and you can get these 5 acres, 4.5 acre parcels, and you're right in town. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to go way up in the mountains to get this acreage. You're close to everything, and you got all this land to work with. So really like Big Sky. And if you want just like a regular track home, there's tons of building going on out on the prairie, just developments all over the place. It's really filling up with a lot of people. Now, if you want more of a quiet rural feel and not the busyness of the prairie and all the building going on, one of the best kept secrets is actually south of the Spokane River, kind of going up in the mountains with some acreage properties. And you can find some nice, quiet, beautiful places back in there. And the prices range from about $375 all the way up to $4.4 million. And so you got a big range of homes there. And the median price is about $905,000 right now. And so yeah, lots of cool properties with acreage, back in the hills and the mountains, some with river views on the south, and so it's a really nice area. And of course, last but not least, we have all the riverfront homes, because we have 9 miles of riverfront, which a lot of that is in Post Falls, and so you have miles of all these big, beautiful homes right on the river. And if you have the money, you can get these homes for about $960 to $6 million, with the average price, or the median price, being about $2.5 million. For a nice home on the river. And with being on the river, a lot of these homes have docks, which you can have your boat, and you can actually boat down the Spokane River all the way to Lake Coeur d'Alene, go through 25 miles of Lake Coeur d'Alene, and then even go up the feeder rivers like the Coeur d'Alene River, miles up there, and miles up the St. Joe River, which I've done on a boat, and beautiful. All right, what about restaurants and shopping? Well, there's a few restaurants I'll highlight. I like Fuki, which is one of those Japanese Tokyo steakhouses where they, flip all the food around and toss it and put it in the pocket. And yeah, anyways, you know what those are like. Those are always fun. There's a place called the White House Grill. If you really love garlic, that's the place they go. It's Mediterranean. That's what they're focused on, garlic. And also, if you love breakfast, the best breakfast place is in Post Falls called Old European. Everything made from scratch there, and all these European recipes. It's really delicious. It's my favorite breakfast place. And then also we have restaurants like down by the river with some views there, and then also on the golf courses overlooking the golf course. And so lots of places to eat. As far as shopping, we got the big box stores like Walmart, and then we also have a nice outdoor store called Cabela's right there at the border there, Post Falls. And if there's not any restaurants or shopping in Post Falls nearby, we have Coeur d'Alene, or you can go over to Spokane where they got tons of shopping, tons of delicious restaurants. So Post Falls is really in a good strategic location. We also have the same weather as the surrounding cities like Coeur d'Alene. You got the Four Seasons, which I love. And also we have low crime, not a lot of violent crime here compared to big cities and other states. Also, it's a pretty low cost of living here, and especially even compared to Coeur d'Alene. The median price here is $475, where Coeur d'Alene is $560. So it's just a little less money to live in Post Falls. If you guys are looking to move to Post Falls or any place in beautiful North Idaho, please give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I would love to connect with you, answer any questions that you may have about the area. And I've been helping people for over 20 years selling real estate, and I would love to help you get relocated up here if that's what you're thinking of doing. And now for the big question, is Post Falls more conservative than other cities like Coeur d'Alene? Well, I believe it is. We see more and more blue people infiltrating the city council of Coeur d'Alene, and but people are fighting that. Still a conservative city. But here in Post Falls, we have less laws, and I'll just highlight one. There's no open container law, which means you can walk around the neighborhood, and I've seen it in my neighborhood, people walking around just holding a drink, having some delicious beverage, enjoying the weather. And we have freedom like that here, where you can't do that in places like Coeur d'Alene. So definitely, I'd say more conservative, more free here in Post Falls, which is why I really like it. Post Falls is kind of a sleepy town. A lot of people commute either into Coeur d'Alene or over to Spokane. And so it's just very peaceful and quiet, and yet it's close to everything, which is why I like to call this place home. If you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and you'll be notified of any new videos that I have coming out. I'll be doing new videos every week, showcasing the area of North Idaho, the different cities, different areas, so that you can make an informed decision on whether you want to move up here. And please reach out anytime. I'd love to talk with you and show you more of this beautiful place called North Idaho. Until then, I'll see you later.